A good lead character can control the way the audience feels and reacts. A good protagonist can get a few emotions out of the audience, but an excellent one can keep the audience in suspense the whole film. For this list, I will not be judging the characters based on film or acting. I will instead be focusing on the character's progression in his or her story and how they impacted cinema forever. A movie about a group of kids going to eat candy in a huge factory sounds simple enough. However, the creators of this film decided to cast Gene Wilder for the role. Fun, sporadic, and charming, Wilder manages to keep the audience enthralled the entire time. Laurie survives the slasher franchise Halloween for a long time, but the first time she portrayed Michael Myers' sister will always be remembered. While being an innocent high school student, she must become a warrior against the demon that has become her brother. Laurie represents the fundamental female lead due to her confidence and courage throughout the ages. Rocky is down on his luck with only the skills of boxing under his belt. Ultimate zero to triumphant hero, Sylvester Stallone grabbed audiences' hearts with the character of Rocky and wouldn't let go. Lovable and swift, Rocky went the distance and didn't stop for anything. Superman seems to be a character not many people can sympathize with. He has every power unimaginable and cannot be stopped. Clark Kent, on the other hand, was raised by humans, fell in love with a human, and used his powers to truly become the Superman by using them for good. Charming and likable, the amazing Christopher Reeves pulls off the role stunningly. Martin Brody is often an overlooked character with a huge responsibility and lots of charisma. When he's put in charge of capturing and killing Jaws, he uses his sharp intellect and decision-making skills to destroy the beast. You don't need a bigger boat to like this guy, for he is simply a film legend. At the beginning of Close Encounters, we see that Steven Spielberg's vision is to create the idealistic family only to tear it down with the introduction of something that destroys their daily routine. This comes in the embodiment of Roy Neary, a man filled to the brim with curiosity of the possibility of outside life. A man turned insane, his character arc isn't complete until the very end, making him a cherished character. Luke Skywalker changes a lot throughout the Star Wars franchise, even up to 2017. It was A New Hope that launched Mark Hamill's career and started a film legacy. From simple farm boy to true Jedi Knight, George Lucas knew exactly where he wanted to take one of his most iconic characters, a decision that spanned decades of film. Running a family business can be overwhelming for anyone, especially if that person's family is one of the biggest families in the mob. Young Michael Corleone must take over his father's business affairs after he is shot, a task Michael has made very clear he wants no part in. The transformation from a charming young male to a vengeful mob boss is a transformation only captured in the form of Michael, making him a truly remarkable staple of film. Taxi Driver is one of those films that highlights nightlife observed by a common man transporting individuals throughout the night. This scum turns Travis Bickle into a man wanting revenge and actively seeking it after the woman of his dreams betrays him. A young woman can't escape her nasty lifestyle, and he has nothing left to lose. His transformation into a gun-wielding, mohawked vigilante is one of the best transformations in all of film. Humans act the way they act because they are just that, human. Cannot force another to act a certain way overnight, and anyone that can is doing humanity a great injustice. Alex is the clockwork orange in and of itself because he is organic like an orange and over time becomes one that moves in patterns set by him by society standards, the true clockwork orange. His transformation from a psychopath to a reformed man and back again symbolizes that no one has control over another, making him the best character of the 70s.